The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman volleyball coach Dave Franklin, I'm Michael Watring, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman topples LR in 5 sets. Coach, a thrilling match, an emotional match. To sum up the entire night, we talked about how big this weekend was. What changed for your group tonight to be able to seal the deal late in sets, especially that first and third where you trailed by several points there late?
We're working on the mental aspect of the game. We can do some really good physical things. It's our decision-making and execution when we're not necessarily going for it. Those hitting errors. You know, you look down to this thing, you got 8 hitting errors. You go 6, 8, 6, 8. We want to be around 3 or 4 hitting errors. And so that's been happening to us where we're killing enough balls, but we're just airing it. And the errors aren't great errors. And so we're hounding on them. And we're setting the standard really high. It's really tough on them right now because we're just not letting it slip. And they're grinding through it. And so we're doing that all night, and we're going through spurts, but we're making enough plays to put pressure on them. And tonight, they're usually a low air team, but we put them out of system with our serving. We served in awesome. You know, we hit our standard from serving, and we had them out of system. 5 aces, 5 airs, that's 1-to-1. It's what you're looking for with a really high serve-in percentage. And so they made some errors to kind of keep us around, and then we would just find a way to make that play tonight, and then you have to do that. And then you get into the 5th set, and we're talking about not making hitting errors. They have 7 kills, 4 airs, 9 kill, 1 air on 28 swings for us. We talk about playing clean, and we had 1 service air, 93% in. We hit standards, you win volleyball games. And they were able to do that and grow throughout the night. And we got another opponent tomorrow that's only going to push it even more. You want to talk about a team doesn't make errors. They haven't missed more than 1 serve in a set for 6 straight matches. They don't hit it out of bounds. And so we have to grow to be able to win matches like that. I think we're learning to be able to do both, and when we do, we can really take off. So I think it's just growing mentally because physically we can do this.
13 blocks, a season high, including 6 in the 3rd set alone. What do you think of the effort along the front row? Because a lot of those blocks came in very significant moments.
We work hard on blocking. It's something we pay a lot of attention to. Cody, our assistant during practice, is constantly hounding on our handwork. And when we have good eyes and we see where to go and put our hands, we're physical. Kendall Cooley and Aaron Edwards are physical blockers, and they make it really difficult on outsides. So a lot of the hitting errors can be accustomed or accounted for by the fact that they get blocked and then they try to hit a shot that they're not as comfortable. And so that's awesome. You know, eye work's something we talk a lot about. What do we see? Sometimes we just move to move, and it's like, what'd you see? I don't know. I remember today I asked Meg, Meg, what'd you see? She goes, honestly, I have no clue. I was like, that's a good answer, Meg. But I got to point something out. I'm just thinking about this. What a crowd for a Friday night. We needed that, to be honest with you, to have that energy, to push that momentum. Like you said, being at home for 8 of the next 11, we got to take care of it. In my tenure, we've not played well at home. I don't know why, but hopefully we're getting over that hump. But what a crowd. Hope they come, some people show back up here tomorrow. But that helps that energy. And so when those big blocks happen, that's momentum. And we got to make some runs. So I think what you're seeing is just fruition of work.
You get this win. It kind of works out nice with football playing at 1 tomorrow because you get to wait till 5. What can you learn from a night like this? Winning 2 straight matches now, winning the matches like you did where you have those runs late, and be able to apply that tomorrow against a Mars-Hill team that you mentioned doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
2 ways. One, that we can make changes the night goes on. You know, we're making errors, we're trying to grow, and we get into the 5th set when the game's on the line, and we execute it. In crunch time, 1 hitting error, 1 service error. So we can do it under the utmost pressure you're going to face in a match, and we can do it even when we don't have it. And great teams just have to find a way to win even when they don't have it. And so we want to be a great team. So that's a good sign. And then the second thing is if we just understand how good we can be and just grind through it and know we're going to make change because we've done it before, we take away that we can, and we go do it again tomorrow.
Coach, appreciate the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
He's Carson-Newman volleyball coach Dave Franklin. I'm Michael Watring, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.